Jesus drives the point home. They are skeptical about the truth that is actually standing right in front of them because they are so busy seeking the approval of other human beings. It's an incredible thing for Jesus to say, and it's incredibly insightful because our culture believes that this is the correct default position with Jesus Christ. Now listen to this. Our culture believes that this is the correct, rational, default position with anything that Jesus says or the church teaches. The only way to accept or listen to what Jesus says is through the eyes of skepticism and disbelief. You're going to have to prove to me that this is true before I believe this is true, when all along Jesus says, you don't hold anyone else to the same standard. They come as false messiahs and you will believe them. This is how the human heart works. This is at the core of so many deconstruction stories. How many of you have been hearing about these or reading about these? Former Christians, people who are best-selling Christian authors or Christian worship leaders, you can still watch their YouTube worship videos online. And in the last year or two, they've begun to what's called deconstruct their faith. And more of them continue to fall away from the faith and divorce their wives and husbands and leave their kids because they've found something better. Jesus says, I don't need your approval. And this is grumpy Pastor Phil speaking. I don't need your approval because you have flushed the love of God down the toilet. And you have desired instead the love of other human beings who are just as sinful as you are. Jesus deserves skepticism. My feelings do not. Scripture and church need to be analyzed and rejected and psychologized, but the opinions of my peers do not. This is how this works. And this is powerfully at work inside of our culture right now. It is a profoundly arrogant position to take. And Jesus lays judgment at their feet for their unwillingness to believe.